So it is black's move. It's fun to think about what the opponent could do if he or she had one more move on the board. We see these pawns are passed. These pawns could be moved. We have a queen here that could move down to the back rank to provide some kind of check. We also have here a pawn that's threatening to capture a queen. There's also a pawn move here to threaten the rook. There's also a queen here that could potentially make a move on this rook. For those of you who've played chess for a little longer, you can probably see a potential epaulette mate. Now, what's an epaulette? An epaulette is the little things on the uniform of people in the military. So if you take that image, what is right next to the king? It's almost like an epaulette. So we'll take all the other pieces off the board. You might think that the king is safe, but actually this is a very, very dangerous predicament for the king. Yes, the king is being protected on both sides by the rook. These two files are also protected by the rook. Same with this rank. But look at where the king is vulnerable. The king is vulnerable directly like this, and it's vulnerable from the diagonals. That's why, despite this position initially looking very, very safe, you never want to smother the king like this, especially in the back rank where it already has limited movement this way. From a movement perspective, the king only has 3 moves if it were ever threatened. So knowing that the king only has 3 escape squares, a standard way to check the queen and mate the queen in this position would be like this, because the queen takes away all 3 escape squares and the queen cannot be directly captured, and there's no way to interpose a piece here. So knowing that, you have endless variations. For example, you have a direct threat up here and this rook takes away any escape from the king. So going back to this position, it's black's move. It might seem like the opponent's king is very protected. Look at all these pieces. It's got a pawn chain here, but the weakness lies in the fact that the king is basically stuck. So here we go. First move is a sacrifice. Now, why would you sacrifice this rook? Because it's a forcing move. It's a check. So he has to deal with this. He's got 2 moves basically. He can go here or he can go here. If he takes, then that's a checkmate, because as we've explored before, he's got no escape squares left or right, and the queen blocks any other escape square in front. If you try to use the queen here to block, aka interpose, that just delays the inevitable, because this queen is supported by a rook. So this is called a queen-rook battery. All you have to do is eliminate the queen. That's not just an epaulette mate, that's a kiss of death mate, because literally the queen's touching the king. Notice that this square right in front of the king is only defended by the king. So as long as you have another piece defending your attacking piece, that king is toast. Now, if he decides to instead try to run away, this is also a checkmate. Queen checks him, and the queen's protecting the rook here. So he has 0 escape squares anywhere. Once you infiltrate here, white has nothing. The beauty of chess and why I've been enjoying it so much is that no matter how secure your position is, a little bit of calculation can usually break the structure. Hope you guys keep enjoying your chess journey. I'm still learning a lot, still a beginner, and I thank you guys so much. Talk to you guys soon.